if you're new to Amazon, if you haven't done this very long, I've got a list of 10 terms right here that you need to understand before you jump into this. The reason I'm making this video is because I get questions all the time on these 10 terms, so I'm gonna go right into them. The first thing you need to understand is the difference between fulfilled by Amazon and fulfilled by merchant. Now that's FBA stands for fulfilled by Amazon, FBM stands for fulfilled by merchant. And these are really both different ways of selling on Amazon. For fulfilled by merchant, when somebody buys my product on Amazon, I will actually take my product, box it up, and then send it out to the end customer. I send it straight out to the end customer, whoever bought my product. With fulfilled by Amazon, I do not do that. With fulfilled by Amazon, I will take my product before I ever sell it on Amazon, before it even is available to sell. I will take that product, I will box it up with a bunch of others and send it off to Amazon. Then Amazon will have it in its warehouse. They really have that inventory, and when your product then sells, they do all the work. They will box the product up, they will send it out, and so it's a lot less work on your side. That's why I do strictly FBA, because I don't have time to go fulfill all my own orders. It just takes too much time. So the next thing I get people asking about is what's the difference between private label, wholesale, and retail arbitrage. So let's go into arbitrage first. So with arbitrage, you find products either in store or online. You buy them at like a low price. I'm talking clearance prices. I'm talking you find really good deals, and then you buy those products and you sell them on Amazon for more money. And with private label, you actually do a bunch of product research. You then create your own product. You will create your own product. You'll probably buy it from China, and you will not be buying product from stores. You'll be making your own product. So that's really the big difference, versus buying from stores and then flipping them on Amazon, and then making your own product, which is private label, and then making your own listing and everything that goes along with that. With arbitrage, you do not make your own listings ever. You just become another seller on a listing, and generally there's more than one seller on listings, and you just become another one. Now let's go into what the hell is wholesale. So wholesale is when you actually buy product from your distributor, somebody who's connected to the manufacturer. Maybe you buy straight from a manufacturer, and you buy in big bulk, and you get discounted prices because of that. So you'll buy that at discounted prices and then sell them on Amazon for more money. With this, you're buying name brand stuff that you would walk into Kohl's or Best Buy and buy. You're buying stuff like, like Beats headphones you could potentially buy. You would never work to sell those on Amazon, but you're buying name brands that people already know and there's already demand for. So let's go into the two different types of arbitrage now, because there's retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. Two very similar but different things. With retail arbitrage, you are buying products, you're going into stores to buy products. So when I go into TJ Maxx and I scan a bunch of products, find what's profitable, buy that, and then sell it on Amazon, that's retail arbitrage. When I go online and find products on bestbuy.com or whoop.com, buy those and then sell those on Amazon, that's online arbitrage. So with retail arbitrage, you go into stores. Online arbitrage, you are specifically buying everything online, and those are abbreviated often RA for retail arbitrage and OA for online arbitrage. Now let's talk about what the hell a sales rank is in Amazon. So Amazon gives almost every product a sales rank. And well, let's go talk about the categories of Amazon first. So Amazon actually has, each product is in a different category in Amazon. So there's like 15 or 20 major categories. You've got like home and kitchen, you've got video games, you've got computers and accessories, you've got sports and outdoors. You've just got a bunch of big categories that overarch a bunch of different products. And then when someone creates a listing for a product, they have to decide what category to put it under. So if I was listing a computer mouse, I'd put that under computers and accessories. Very simple. So within each of those products, they every product has a sales rank. And that defines how good a product is selling. So if I'm listed the #1 product in home and kitchen, that means of all the products in home and kitchen umbrella, I am the #1 best-selling product, okay? The lower the sales rank, the better. And if I'm the 2000th product in home and kitchen, that means I'm the 2000th best-selling product in that category. Now this gets a little bit confusing when you talk about sales rank between different categories, because in video games, a product that's selling is ranked 2000, since it's a much smaller category, is only selling probably 300 units a month, at 300, maybe 500 units a month in video games. But if you go into something like home and kitchen, which is a much larger category, more people buy stuff for their home and kitchen than video games. If you buy something that's 2000 in that category, it is selling thousands of units a month. So you generally want to buy. That's generally how sales rank works. You need to get an extension that tells you how to interpret the data. If you don't know, go to Google and type in Jungle Scout Sales Estimator. That's a Jungle Scout Sales Estimator. It'll be the first link, and that will give you can choose your category and then choose your sales rank, and it will tell you how well something's selling. So that's sales rank. Now let's talk about the buy box, because the buy box is how 80+% of sales happen on Amazon. So when you go on to Amazon, and when you go to Amazon, you go to a product page, and there's almost always a little button off to your right that says add to cart or buy this product. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's add to cart. And so that button right there is how 80% plus of people buy products on Amazon. But what most people don't realize is that there's actually generally more sellers you can buy this product from, because if there are 40 people selling one product, every 15 minutes, Amazon's algorithm will run. It will decide who is most qualified to sell this product. Now, 90% of that is based off of price. So whoever's got the lowest price probably will get the buy box. But there are other factors to consider. For the most important one, which I will mention here, is if you are fulfilled by Amazon. So if you actually have your products Prime eligible, which means, that's a long story, but if you have your product FBA, that means you're selling FBA, you're not doing it fulfilled by merchant, Amazon's actually doing your fulfillment, then you are so much more likely to get the buy box. You can have a much higher price than the guy selling fulfilled by merchant and doing his own fulfillment and still get the buy box. And the reason why the buy box is so damn important, guys, is because 80% of sales happen that way. So if you can't get that box, you are very unlikely to sell your product in comparison to everybody else. So two more things. Let's talk about the Amazon seller app, because I get asked about this all the time in arbitrage. The Amazon seller app is an app on your phone. It's completely different than the Amazon buyer app. You need to go to your app store and type in Amazon seller app. And with this app, you can see an update of what your sales are for the day, how your Amazon account is going, but you can also scan products. So there's a little camera there. It'll act as a UPC scanner. So you can scan UPCs on pretty much any product, and it will tell you what it's selling for Amazon if it's listed. And so a lot of people go into stores with this app, and they'll just scan products left and right until they find one that's priced low enough or on sale enough that they can buy it and then flip it on Amazon. So that's what the Amazon seller app, different than the Amazon buyer app. The last thing I want to talk about is what the hell is a prep center. For a lot of people who aren't living in the United States, you're going to need one of these if you're trying to do arbitrage. Prep center. So when I buy products, no matter where I buy them, and I try and sell them on Amazon for more money. So let's just say I bought a product from Woot.com. When it gets to I can't send that product straight back to Amazon's warehouses for them to fulfill it. That is not gonna fly. I need to make sure I have the right labeling on it. I need to make sure all the products are in good condition and not shipped in poor condition, because that will happen to you. And I need to tell Amazon what's inside that box before it gets there and put a right label on it. So I will get them sent to me, and then I will do all the labeling and stuff, and then I'll send it back off to Amazon. But the problem is you can't do that if you don't live in the United States, and if some people just don't have the time or the desire to do that. So what they do is there are actual companies called prep centers, and they will actually do all the work that I did myself. So I can send them product, tell them what's coming, and they will do all the work, and they'll box it up, they'll put the labels on it, they will do all the work, and then they'll ship it off to Amazon. So I buy product from Woot, send it to the prep center, and then they send it to Amazon, and I never see that. I never see the product. I just pay them a little bit of money. Generally it's like $1.50 per unit that you're sending in, but it really depends on your prep center. So I hope this video helped you guys out a lot if you are new. I really appreciate if you guys like this video, because this helps YouTube know that my videos are good and to recommend them to other people. Otherwise it doesn't really know. And go ahead and subscribe, guys. Thank you for joining me.